Happy New Year to you all.
Okay, who wants to get us started? Anyone want to raise a hand? Seb.
I do.
Do you feel that played out? It's 10 points out of 5 points.
Yeah. Well, if you're talking about the other games, that would be great to talk about it because it'd be better than tonight, I think, from our point of view. But overall, we've had a brilliant Christmas period on the point situation. Thrilled that we've won 3 and drawn 1 out our games, which included Arsenal and Man United, but to name 2 in that group, and Brighton as well, who are a terrific team. So, look, from the points point of view, we've done really well. Yeah. Yep.
Angelo Ogbonna played once again on the game. What did you see in him today, and what did his experience give into your defense?
Well, his experience is huge, and it has been. I have to say, Angela's been a brilliant professional since I've been here. He's also helped me, but I think he's done great things for the team and finding it a bit harder, getting older as well. So, and he accepts that he's limited game time. But I think in the 2 games he's come in, and actually, if you look at the start of the season, we made a good start to the season. And you might need to correct me here, but I know he's played against Brighton. I think in the first game he may have played against Chelsea on the win. He probably had about 3 games around that time, and he was a little bit unlucky to come out the team because he had played so well. So, look, it's a centre-half knows his job, does his job really well. It's helped us get a couple of clean sheets. So, I think for his professionalism, the way he goes about it, he deserves to be applauded for what he's done.
If you like to see a bit more of what ones that got their chance, Said and Pablo, with Lucasson. What do you think?
Well, look, I didn't think we played that badly in the first half. I thought the first half was a bit even Steven. Brighton were much better in the second half than us, but we gave the ball away. If you ever get a chance, the first 5 or 6 minutes we turned the ball over 3 or 4 times, and we gave Brighton encouragement. And we acted as if we didn't want the ball, and we were going to play without the ball, and we were going to just play and sit and wait and counter. And Brighton actually kept it on, and Brighton had unbelievable pressure on us, continued pressure on us. So there's a lot of praise for the players I've got for their resilience to stick at it. It was probably the first night I would say we looked really jaded and tired tonight. Maybe because we didn't have players who could maybe manipulate the ball and give us more on the ball. But look, I thought all the boys who came in done a brilliant job. I've just said to them, under the circumstances, the people who have been here many years like me all know that Brighton have been our bogey club. We were getting told it before we went to Brighton in the first or second game of the season, wherever it was. We were getting told about it, and at the moment we've taken 4 points this year off them. So I've got to say, if you'd given me that before the season started, I'd have shook your hand and walked away. So, but there's a but for me. I want it to be better, and I know it has to get better, and I need to play better. But maybe just lacking the quality tonight, which might have just made the difference for me.
Do you know when you'll have Lucas back?
I'm not sure. I don't think his injury's too serious. I'm not sure. But Vladdy had illness. Kurt's had the injury. And it just feels a bit strange that we're playing on the 2nd of January. Could we not have played on the 1st and allowed our African players to be allowed to play play yesterday, but they can't play today? So I feel that that's something which isn't correct. Well, I'll let you do that thinking, because I'm not saying it. Sorry.
Could have played if he'd been around for tonight.
Maybe. I don't think that's the question back. I just think that why could we not have got to play our African players like the same as everybody else? And Brighton might have had players at the Asian Games. I think Minatoma's injured. I think so they might have had the same feeling. So I'm not. It's nothing to do with the performance. Nothing to do with it. Brighton were without lots of good players. We were without lots of good players. So the game was pretty much it. But I just think that I can't see why you at this point you would play a game and you'd be disadvantaged by some of your players not being able to play.
David, on that point, you lost the Premier League to midfield.
I'm not saying no more. I've just given you. I've just thrown a bit of bait out there. You can do the rest, okay? Yeah, I'm saying no more.
No shame.
In terms of the last game, it's got Sean Port, Kevin Kudus on that creativity.
Yeah, because they're fantastic footballers, as we know, and we need them. And it's not so much that the other players need them as well to make their performances levels. But you know, something we showed what we've had probably over 3 years. We showed a bit of resilience. We stuck at it, tried to make sure the opposition didn't beat us. Probably, I don't know if I would call it the best chance of the game, but I thought Thomas Souček probably had the best chance of the game. And if you've been fair, he's been scoring and on those things. One dropped to him against Arsenal and he scored, and dropped to him today. And I've had a chance to see it, and it decides to take it with side foot instead of maybe the top of his foot. But I thought when that didn't go in, and then we had a great chance just before half time from a free kick. And when we didn't take that, I was at half time, I was thinking, my goodness, this looks like Jared had looked lively, got one that hit the post but didn't go in. So there was just 2 or 3 things, and then in the end, obviously I could talk about probably 8 or 9, 10 chances Brighton had. But my goalie done a really good job as well tonight.
In terms of alcohol, it's also like Tilo Carr's going to join one, come on, anything like that?
Did you say he's going to join? Did you say? I don't know probably any more than you know that, but I think it's moving towards that. I think, but I couldn't tell you any more than that.
In terms of the creative on the bench, Maxwell Cornet, I know you had that promising cameo on Get Derby and that. Any reason why he showed to be involved since then? No, just he had a bad injury. He was out for about 5 months. He was away. So no, it's just been a little bit unfortunate that he didn't. And tonight he could have probably got some minutes tonight. That was a possibility tonight. But like Max, he's just not really been able to be given an opportunity because of what we've had in those positions. Last thing, David, in terms of income this month, you thought for that?
No, I don't think we'll have much money to spend. I really don't. So I'm not sure. I think it might depend on what the outgoings are, possibly.
Last one, Jacob.
Obviously, you get on a very second starting 11 line. You've got selection issues. I mean, do you look at that performance, come away from it, and just if we could get 1 or 2 in just for that cover, but it could give you to stay above?
Yeah, I think that, I think everybody knows, we know that probably we could do with probably going again. How do we go again? I'm not saying that we won't actually believe that we will if the right things are there for us or could be got. It's probably, you hear it from all the managers, it's not a brilliant window, January, quite quick, not a great deal of availability. But it doesn't mean to say, probably saw it tonight, I mentioned we probably brought in Jared Bowen and Thomas Souček in January before, so it's not to say that could we find another 2 players like that. But let's be fair, we were probably as a team probably at a completely different level than where we are now. So maybe to get the players who you think are going to be good enough to be, or better to go directly into your team, or are you just saying that you're looking for things which are underneath, which are better than what you've got? Probably have to say that it probably costs a lot of money, probably, for them all. But hey, that's football now, that's what we have to do. So we want to keep building. We definitely have to try not stop, and hopefully if the right ones come available, we'll try and do it. See you later.